Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 1 2. What's the volume on this thing? Testing 1 2 3 4. 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 1 2. There we go, Merch. We good. What? Really good microphone. Can you hear stuff? Is it too loud?
It's actually perfect.
Okay.
That popcorn?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So good.
It might. Do you like those?
Cool. Yeah, I'll do.
Is that fine?
Thanks.
I didn't know exactly what you liked.
Nope, they're fine.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I know.
What
But
are you guys streaming it?
Mike
Yeah.
likes anything that's edible.
Oh yeah, I was gonna send that.
I haven't had Swedish fish since I was a kid. I'm serious.
I got Domino's.
I am, as they would say, no cap.
Not deep dish though.
Means I'm not lying.
Why?
Nope. Serious. I have not had Swedish fish since I was a kid. And if I can't get into this bag, then it looks like I still won't be. You want a Swedish fish? Ha 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 ha!
I
Yeah.
had that once in my entire life.
Really? I should get these when I was playing Little League. How many years that was?
Not during the game, like after the game.
After the game. Oh yes, after the game.
That's all stuff.
Yeah, KG Hamburger's in the dugout now.
I know.
I see Bill Hanley's graduated to crutches. Bill Hanley. You know Bill Hanley? He graduated to crutches. This is a different entrance This is a different entrance. A lot of Suffield people too. I can't hear you though. I'm ready. Whenever you're ready. test this? Can we test it a little before we start? Can we test it before we start? Okay, I never heard you through the mic, through the ear headset though.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
But it's
Huh? Not, I turned you down. Now I'm going to turn you up.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear that. That's good. A little lower. How's that? Good. How's it for you? Good.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's that's good. I think it's good.
All right, I think we're good.
Okay, you ready to go?
All right, merch.
New headsets, new equipment. Wow.
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
Is this my parting gift? That's great.
It pretty much could be.
Put me up just a hair more. Just a hair.
You know, you're broadcasting this, you know.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
We're on?
We're live.
Okay.
We're live
So
right
everybody's
now.
excited about our conversation then.
I think so.
My parting gift is a new headset.
Yes.
And I'm not taking it with me, but it is it is nice to have it for the well, no, it won't be the last home game because
No, it won't.
hopefully if Griswold has a successful night, we'll have another game Monday.
Yes. And
sounds good.
We won't know because all the games are pretty much simultaneous right now. What's the matter, Kevin?
You have to go up a little.
You can't. How's that?
That's better.
Better?
Too much. I know.
I didn't move it.
In particular. Yes, you would. Yeah.
How's that?
That's great, Mike.
Do you need to go down a little bit?
No, that's great, Mike.
Okay,
That's just great, Mike. Great, Mike. Great, Mike. Minsk, it's great.
I'm turning it off.
No,
altogether.
Minsk, it's great. It's phenomenal, actually. just like you. Phenomenal. Hey, we're here.
What?
Griswold High School. It's not the first round. It's actually the second round of the CIAC Division IV basketball tournament.
Yes, sir.
Happy to be here. Thanks for allowing me or inviting me to co-host with you here. This is great.
You know, I mean, this is going to be one of those. I mean, whoops! I just whacked you. There we go. It's going to be a pretty exciting contest because we don't know much about Suffield.
Yeah.
But what we do know is they're going to be similar that we've heard to like Killingly.
Yeah, that's what we're here because they have one very good, amazing basketball player. I think obviously a candidate for an all-state slot. Michael Coggins, number 14, and he recently scored his 1,000th point as a junior. 1,000th point as a junior. He's a tall 6'4" or so, left-handed player.
They do have some big kids.
Yeah, they have a 6'4", they have 6'5", a couple of 6'4s, 6'5", 6'6",
Yep.
which is not familiar to Griswold. I mean, Jeff Suvanot's underneath. He's about 6'2" and a half, and he's their tallest player. So, depending on what the Suffield starting lineup is, Jeff's going to have his hands full tonight under the hoop.
So the complaints are coming in already.
Because we're talking?
No, because first of all, we just got I got a text message. Fix the yellow background. Can't.
It's
the light.
It's the color of the gymnasium here in Griswold.
It's the lighting in the gym.
Connecticut. There's
nothing that you can do about it.
Yeah, yellow floor, yellow background, because the lighting needs to be upgraded here, or at least have some of the banks of lights replaced that are blown out. Yeah. We talk about it every game, and we're only here for our second time this year. But even when you're here for a home game, the lighting is not good.
Yeah, so there's unfortunately we talk about that. 20.
Is that the only complaint?
Yeah. So far, I'm waiting for more.
Okay.
So so let's see if this person will ask the question I just asked them. So we'll answer that. So
well, and I'm looking at what they're seeing, and obviously what we see every time you come to Griswold, and it looks like that we're at an old-time 1927 gymnasium where they didn't, they had a couple of light bulbs instead of actual banks of lights, but they need to replace some lighting here. I think it's a competitive advantage for the visiting team. Comes in here and they can't see the other basket. They can't see the basket, so that's why Griswold has had a great year.
I think that when they go ahead and build the multi-purpose field. They could take some of the lights from the big towers out there and slap them in here.
Like steal them, reappropriate them, or whatever they call that, and get some lights in this gymnasium because it's actually, it's not good. Not good.
Yeah, so once again, I'm looking at exactly what you're looking at.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same color from where we're seated right now.
We have the live feed, and I also have it up on a tablet. So
we can't add lights to this.
Yeah, there's unfortunately, I wish there was something we could do. So
anyway, we're going to have in 6 minutes and 7-10 minutes or so. We're going to have a great game on our hands. I think we have Suffield High School coming in. They are ranked 13th in the Division IV of the CIAC basketball tournament. Griswold is ranked number 4. Griswold did have a bye on Tuesday where Suffield they got here tonight by beating Valley Regional 63-51, I believe the score was. Yes, 12-point win for Suffield on Tuesday. I honestly don't know how many points Michael Coggins scored that night, but the team is built around Michael Coggins, number 14. Again, a lefty, he can hit from the outside, he can drive to the hoop, he rebounds. Again, I think he's 6'4". He rebounds, he's just a very good all-around ball player. And again, if he's not an all-state candidate, I would be extremely surprised.
Huh?
Yeah.
So as far as the attendance here at Griswold High School, it's going to be a packed house.
It is. We have a lot of Suffield people here. A lot of folks from Suffield.
A lot of folks from Suffield that just because we're right in the middle of them, so we better not check them off because if we do, we'll probably go flying.
So Suffield is off of a victory on Tuesday, and Griswold is still been basking in the victory from last Wednesday as the ECC Division II champions down at Mohegan Sun. That was a great game. Christian Russell ends up scoring 24 points. Jeff Suvanats has 17. Evan Merchant ends up with 13 in that game. And they beat Killingly for the third time, which is pretty incredible.
You know how hard that is. You know how hard
it is to beat any team 3 times. But if you beat a team with Yanni Barabo, Johnny Kazantzis, and Tommy Drabos 3 times, that is a feat. So these kids, they played their hearts out last Wednesday, and came up with the ECC Division II championship. And I hope tonight they don't come out flat, because that could be something that we have to watch for, because I think their main goal this year as a group of 7 seniors was to win the ECC Division II championship.
Right.
And they accomplished that. I just hope they're not now thinking that, oh well, we did what we wanted to do, and now it's the state tournament, and whatever happens. I hope they're still coming out with the fire that they did last week, and really think they can do some damage here in the States.
One thing that I would hope, and this goes to really any team that's seated pretty high, is I hope they don't come out too cocky.
I don't think this team can do that. I honestly don't. Knowing the kids and how intense and aggressive these kids are, and again, don't forget they build a lot of their reputation and how they play on their defense. And you only come out cocky, I think, on offense. You think you can score anytime you want to. I think defense, if they come out with the intensity that they have been playing with, I don't think you get cocky that way. And I can't imagine. I know Merch, and I know the Strains, and that's not in their DNA, cockiness. So, but I just hope they don't come out flat. They just don't come out flat.
So the student section and the Griswold side looks quite packed. And there's a sign right there on the bottom row there, which I think is kind of funny. Can you zoom in on that sign? Oh, it's like 10 seconds late on the stream.
Your mom called sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that last week at the ECC finals.
Yep, your mom called. You left your game at home.
And I'm assuming that's directed at the opposition. I hope not kids from Griswold.
I would think so. But I'm just looking over there in the sea of green. But you look over here.
Just like St. Patrick's Day, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean the Suffield folks are pretty.
There's a lot of folks here from Suffield that made the trip. Quite a long trip, as a matter of fact. The game was originally scheduled for 6:30, and they changed it to 6 o'clock just so these kids could get home in order to go to school tomorrow, I think, because it's quite a drive, and I think 6 o'clock. I like 6 o'clock time anyway, so.
You guys getting any closer, you're going to be on TV. You're going to share those Sour Patch Kids? I'm going to take their Sour Patch Kids because I like them.
Mike's already trying to steal the kids' candy.
I'm already trying to take the kids' candy for crying out loud.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 1:10 to go before tip-off, and I'm going to tell you something. The energy is very, very high here at inside the Wolverine Den. So I don't know, Merch. I think this is going to be a hell of a game.
And like you said earlier, Mike, I think it's kind of neat just the fact they're playing somebody different. You know, we're so used to seeing ECC teams. They were 17-3 in the regular season and 3-0 in the tournament, and every team they played this year was ECC. So this will give them an idea of where they stand. When they face other competition outside of their normal conference.
So there are a lot of games that are happening today.
Lots of them.
Lots, and they're all going off at about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. All right, you can hear the crowd starting to get revved up. The Suffield Wildcats are in their huddle right now. Their coach is talking to them, head coach Michael Burrell.
Mike Burrell, yeah.
And it looks like Rob Molesky, head coach for the Wolverines, has already done his little pregame chat. So we're about ready to go, Merch.
Yeah, Griswold team is over there thanking their supporters and their fan base. Do a lot of high fives, shaking hands over there, which they've been doing every game. So that's kind of cool.
One of the games that we're going to be watching tonight is Weaver against Cheney Tech, because the winner of that will play the winner of that game.
That's correct. So Griswold's got to win this one before they worry about the next one. They just got to look at this one game at a time. They can't in state tournament. You just can't look ahead.
Right. All right. E to the dog on the microphone. Got to go ahead and announce the starting lineups for both teams.
Griswold plays in ECC Division 3. Also, our tonight's game officials come to us from Iowa Board 7, which serves Western Connecticut schools.
Wow.
At this time, the Griswold Athletic Department would like to ask all fans to notice the exit signs in the gym.
So it looks like they're not having
It's
their students.
that's an ECC thing. Remember, that's the ECC conference.
Yeah. And I think the refs, didn't they just say they're out of conference?
Yeah,
not
from
ECC
Western
refs.
Connecticut.
Yeah. The Suffield is up by Granby, East Granby. All right, Michael Coggins, Nick Van Colt, the second one to be announced for Suffield. Number 12, Nick Satin.
Yeah, it's Satin.
Donovan Kukulkali. And then Jack Luce, number 5. You hear the crowd going, loose, loose. Oh.
Team record is 13-7 on the year.
And E-Dog just said their record was 13-7. The Wolverines 17-3.
And now, get on your feet, your hometown, Griswold Wolverines.
Wolverines, here we go. Starting lineup.
Number 1,
Lucas Strain going to get the start like he has all year.
number 2,
How about Jacob?
number 11,
Evan Merchant getting the start.
forward, number 23,
Christian Russell, number 23. And who do you think's coming out next?
I don't know.
The guy that was crashing the boards at the ECC tournament, Jeff Subinance. And we are going to quiet down for the playing of the national anthem.
17 Now, will you please rise on behalf? But before the anthem, we have a public address announcement from the stage. So I have a captain from each bench come over to the announcement table.
To be read the visiting team captain, we also ask that you support the student athletes from both participating schools by honoring our request to treat all players, coaches, and officials with courtesy and respect. Thank you, and enjoy tonight's game. Welcome to tonight's game between GRISWOLD and SUFFIELD. We review the basketball court as a spectrum of the classroom where we learn the principles of sportsmanship, fair play, and respect for others. Tonight we ask for your support with these important principles as we look to respect others. Thank you.
And thank you to both teams for reading off whatever this announcement is. And now, please rise with your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the national anthem, which is the. Oh, you're good, man. We knew it's going to be a tight place tonight. Just have fun, man. Just have a good time. What? Oh, well then. No. How do I know you're not texting people? All right, getting ready to go.
Yeah,
Suffield, very tall team.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Michael. There's a lot of height here on the Suffield team. Michael Coggins, who we've obviously mentioned 12 times already, he's around 6'4" or so, and Nick Satin is 6'6". Satin's a senior, and Coggins is only a junior.
Yeah,
but
so they got room to growth in the future. All right, here we go. Tip-off, and it's going to get over to Suffield. They're going to control the ball first.
The tip was actually missed by both.
Yeah.
Here's Coggins already going to the hoop for two.
There it is.
That's what they're going to have to stop tonight. It's almost like a Yanni Barabo situation where you know, Coach Mo might have to do some tag team and just do a box and one on Coggins, the way that his history is, his reputation is.
Yeah, you're right. The tip. Russell for three.
Boom.
Count it. If he gets hot, daggers, baby.
Yeah, Christian he's had 6 threes in the finals of the ECC tournament.
ECC tournament MVP.
So, yeah, scored 24 points in that game.
You know, the Wolverines just have so many scorers on this team. They can go any way.
Well,
and that is really confusing to other teams.
Yeah, in the tournament itself, not in the finals, but in the tournament itself, 3 games, Christian averaged 15.7 points a game, Jeff Suvanach 13.7, and Evan Merchant 12.4. So they have 3 kids who can score. There's Coggins.
Yeah,
it's the world against Coggins, I think, in this particular game.
So let's see if somebody other than Coggins gets the ball. Merchant, going to pull up now, but you know what? Jacob will, off the back rim.
Good rebound by Lucas.
Lucas is going to get it. Going to give it back to Jacob, out to Christian. He's going to run the lane, pass it out. Jacob out, back out to Christian. Ooh, in and out. Van Colt with the rebound. It is 4-3.
Oh, Lucas. Nice steal. Russell under the hoop. Oh, and he missed the shot. Oh, Lucas missed the shot.
So they had a couple of shots there.
Two bunnies.
They're going to call a foul.
Two bunnies that they missed. They can't afford that against a good team like this. First foul on Lucas Strain. First foul, first team foul.
Jacob goes down.
Got a foul on the floor of the Suffield possession.
Is on Jacob Strain.
So Michael and Lucas and Jacob both have one now?
Both have one.
Here we go. Ball to Satin. The Wolverines are smothering with some defense.
Right. That's their forte. That's how they win games. Is defense clears it for offense. Oh,
yeah, they got to call Coggins for a travel.
You know, it's also nice, Mike. We talked about this a little bit, but the referees are from the western part of the state, which they are here also with absolutely no bias in this game.
Yeah,
you know, it's they don't know these teams anymore. It's certainly Suffield for us, but and Jeff Suganats gets stuffed pretty much by Nick Satin.
There's Loose. Still can't penetrate.
Can't let him loose.
Look out. Coggins has 7.
I think Coach Molesky's going to have to do something with the defense on Coggins. They just can't cover him one-on-one.
Nice three-pointer by Lucas. 7-6.
It'd be great to see Lucas hit a few shots here, because that takes some of the defensive pressure off of Christian, Jeff, and Evan.
I think also what we're going to see, too, though this is the beginning of the game, we're going to also see what kind of conditioning that Suffield has. Look at that. They're going to call a foul on, looks like Kukulkali. I hope I'm saying that right, but I got a feeling I'm not.
Kukulkali? That's what I would have said, Michael.
So that's his first personal.
Team first.
We're going to see, like I was saying, we're going to see nice backdoor cut to Merch for 2.
That was a great pass by Lucas. Great pass. 8-7 here. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. 8-7. Griswold. Another Griswold foul, however.
Yeah, that's Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob's got to be careful. He tends to he's tended to get himself in a little bit of foul trouble the last few games. But guess what? You take a strain out, you put
another
in.
strain back in.
And Michael Strain is a beast. Michael Strain is a beast. He is I think one of the unsung heroes of this team and this program.
It looks like they got him on Coggins right away. So
and he is tough on defense.
Nice little pick there.
And he's
by,
a self-proclaimed three-point specialist as well.
Satin, I'm going to say.
I have a feeling, Michael, this is going to be a really, really good game tonight.
It's going to be a slobber knocker. Merch.
Slobber?
Head fake. Slobber knocker. 4-3. Off to the left. 9-8. Suffield. Here come the Wildcats. The Cats. Underneath, nice with a little finger roll there by
I think that was on number 5
Satin.
here. I think that was a Jack Loose foul right there. Pretty sure. No, number 12. Excuse me, that was Satin.
That's an offensive foul. Griswold possession.
So now 9-8, Suffield. 3:30 left to go here in the first quarter.
So what I was saying earlier, I was trying to it's fast and furious out there. Michael Strain. Ooh. Oh! That's it looks like it's going to be Luce's second foul. Yep. So that's a second foul on Nick Satin.
No, it was on number 5.
Okay.
Jack Loose.
Never mind. I'll be over here in the corner.
Yeah, Michael Strain, I just love watching that kid play out there. He's so tough. And he's a self-proclaimed three-point specialist for the Griswold Wolverines. Emphasis on the word self-proclaimed, on the word self.
Tie score 9-9. I'm going to get this out if it kills me. We're going to see just how good conditioned that Suffield is. Because you know and I know Griswold will smother you.
Well, we also know that Griswold tends to have the best part of the game in the second half.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because they're playing at the same speed and the other team kind of slows down, or they just crank it up in the third quarter. But they tend to play better in the second half of the game. So we'll see. We'll see. 9-9. Tie score here.
Coggins for three.
The
kid don't miss, does he?
Tell you what, this kid is no joke, is he? He's
Not at all.
Everything that we thought he would be.
As advertised. Ball tipped off of Suffield.
Jeff Suvanat's going to earn his money under the hoop tonight. And Jacob comes back in for Jeff Suvanat's. With 2 fouls, so Jake's got to really be careful here.
In ball into
Michael,
and he's fouled again.
I think that might be loose too. That might be his second.
Let's see. You are correct.
Yep.
At the line, Griswold gives number 3, Michael Strain.
We can't see Jake get a third foul here in certainly the first quarter, and hopefully not even the first half. That way, Michael.
That's good. Indicating for Griswold number 5,
You got a sub.
Christian is going to come out. Kincaid's coming in.
And Quinn Lyman enters the game
for Suffield.
Lynham, not Lyman. Lynham enters the game for Suffield in place of Jack Luce,
who has a couple of fouls. How many team fouls do you have for Suffield? I have 4.
I have 4 also.
No, they got 3 up on the board.
That's incorrect.
Michael 2 for 4 from the line tonight. Look at that trap on Coggins. But they broke it. Here comes Suffield. Quick pass over underneath. And that's going to be on Michael Strain. That's on Satin. I'm sorry. He was fouled, but it's going to look like on Michael's. Oh, no.
Oh, Tommy.
They put it on Tommy Madsen.
Well, that's actually kind of a better thing for the Wolverines, maybe?
Yeah. Tommy Points picking up a Satin misses the first. He's getting 2. Christian Russell back in. Kincaid Rubino is out. Yeah, 2 for 4. Yeah. In and out. So Satin misses both. Evan was wide open. I thought he was going to take it. He drives to the hoop.
That's not a foul?
That's not a foul, but he still gets the bucket.
God, he got knocked down. He still got the hoop. Nice drive by Murch. 12-12, tie score. 2 minutes and 8 seconds here in the first quarter.
Very competitive first.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Nothing. Outlet to Tommy. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Murch was going to take it. Almost stolen.
Come on, Lucas.
Lucas going to put it up. No good. That's going to be off of, looks like, I guess, Michael Strain.
Yeah, it was off Michael.
Yep.
Good call by the ref.
Back to Suffield. Jeff Suvanant's back in the game, as well as Kincaid Rubino. Murch and Russell coming out. .146 to go here in the first. What do you think so far, Murch?
I love it. I love it. I think that boy.
Underneath.
Somebody missed a man down there.
Yeah.
Lynham hits 2.
14-12.
You want to say Lyman, but it's Lynham.
Yeah. Michael's going to go ahead and drive. Going to kick it out to Kincaid. Passes over to Lucas. Good defense by the Wildcats. Puts it up. Blocked. Blocked by Satin, and off of the Wolverines, back to the Cats.
Not sure what the delay is right now, but nobody wants to take the ball out.
Looks like Coggins got hit or something. Looks like he's just trying to stretch something out.
Michael Strain is all over Michael Coggins.
Pulls up, misses.
Oh,
Suvanats gets way up.
A rare miss.
Tommy, he's going to go to the bucket, puts it up, not even close.
Yeah, Tommy going up against a 6'6" guy is
Yeah.
probably not the thing that we want to see very often.
All by himself and missed the alley-oop. Kind of like
Look at this. If he's not called for the foul. Oh, yeah, that was definitely on Lynham.
Yeah. He was all over the kid.
Man. A little aggression out there.
Yeah. 31 seconds to go in the first quarter, which it's been very aggressive, very fast-paced.
Yeah. Two good basketball teams. Coggins comes out here for the last 30 seconds of the first quarter. See if Griswold can tie or maybe even go ahead here.
Nick Schermerhorn into the game, watching Tommy Matson. Matson gets around him and goes right back out. I think they're looking for the last shot of the first.
About 10 seconds left here in the quarter.
Little pick there. Going to kick it to Merchant, and it's going to be out of bounds right through the hands. So
5.5 seconds left here in the first half, and they put Coggins back in the game. For what reason do you think, Mike?
To
hit that three-pointer? Yeah.
Yep. Brady
Because
Anderson
we
comes back
already
out.
know we can do it.
Yep.
He's got 10 points here in the first quarter. 10 of their 14 points is Michael Coggins, which we expected.
You know, Coach Mo is going to make some adjustments when it comes to Coggins. He did it with Yanni Barabo.
Right.
And he...
Wow. Going to get one last shot here.
So Suffield turns it right back over.
Yeah, carry call here. And, I wonder if they have a play for this. We'll see.
Probably.
Jeff, shoot it up.
Jeff for three. Why not? All right, so the first quarter, it's 14-12. After one. That was very, very fast-paced. No, we don't know much about Suffield, and their team. We don't know, if they're going to be able to keep up this pace, over the next three quarters.
Well, you don't know anything about it.
We don't know.
We don't know if they're going to have a faster pace in the second half or second quarter.
You're right.
We don't know. We don't know. I mean, we know who Griswold is and what they do, and they tend to pick it up over the course of the game. Suffield may be the same way. This could be a barn burner right to the end here. We have Michael Coggins leading all scorers with 10 points of their 14 here in the first half. And on the Griswold side, Evan Murch, he has 4, Lucas Strain 3, Michael 2, and Christian Russell 3. Very fast paced, though. Good defense on both sides. The Wildcats of Suffield have a much taller team than Griswold is used to playing here during the regular season and in the tournament. So we'll see how everybody adjusts.
All right, quarter number 2. Evan is going to go ahead and inbound the ball. Looking for a hole there, going to get it out to Lucas for 3. And just like that, that's Lucas's second 3. And, we were talking about that. That's, he's one of those guys You know,
anybody on any given night for this Griswold team can be the high scorer, the hero. They just have a lot of diversity as far as who can win a game for them.
they're trying to get the ball to Coggins, and they don't, but they get it to Loose underneath.
Wow.
Nice
A
action.
lot of stuff going on in there, Michael, and somehow Christian Russell ends up with the ball. Yikes. It is tough under those boards, I'll tell you that.
Yes, sir. But we've got our eyes peeled, and I'll tell you something. I'm looking over at the Griswold crew and the fans. Again, everybody. Just watch it. Look at that.
Jacob Strain for three. They just share the ball. That's the I think, and Coach Mo will tell you this all the time. Playing as a team, sharing the ball.
Yep.
No one player is going to win a game for them.
Suvanats brought the ball, ripped it down. They're going to call it jump ball. Suvanats went up, ripped the ball down. 2 Wildcats went to the ground.
Yeah, pretty aggressive out there tonight, huh? Very aggressive.
Much, yeah. But the Wolverines are holding their own, and so are the Wildcats. So
30-second timeout, Suffield.
definitely very aggressive. You're right.
18-14. Griswold in the lead now. It was 14-12 at halftime, and Griswold comes up with two big threes.
Two big threes
by
a strain and a strain.
Yeah, a strain and a strain. The strains drained them. It's a strain drain.
The strain drain.
By 2 of the strains.
Say that 3 times.
So now we want Michael, the 3-point specialist, to go out there and do the same thing.
So I hear.
Yep. And if you don't believe it, you just ask Mike.
He'll tell you.
Just text Michael and say, hey, who's the 3-point specialist on the Griswold Wolverines? And he'll say, oh, my God, are you kidding me? It is obviously me.
Yep.
He's a good kid. All good kids.
They all are. I've had a chance to talk to each one of them.
Yep. Good kids.
And at different times. So the only one I know that's committed to a school has been Michael. Who's,
so far, I believe that's correct. Michael is going to run cross country at Quinnipiac. They have some big kids there. Wow. And
Satin couldn't get it to fall. Suvanats skies for another rebound. Jeff is so athletic.
Again, he's facing a 6'4" and a 6'6" kid, and I think he's about 6'2" if you stretch them out a little.
Murch running the lane, and the ball gets away. Suvanats
Jeff picks it up.
Just muscles it away and picks it up, put it in for 2.
Nice.
So the Wolverines have started the second on an
8-0
run.
8-0 run. That's right.
Nice move to the hoop there by Kukulkali.
Kukulkali.
And that ends at 8-0 run for the Wolverines. Christian, quick pull-up, in and out.
That's not Christian's shot. Christian
Loose brings it down.
Looked like a little starter step there. Ooh.
Yeah. Little too strong.
See, that was over the back to me.
3 shots.
Wow.
4 shots. Nobody can get it going. And they almost had it.
Oh, I thought, and that was a foul on Jeff.
Yeah.
I thought that if anything, there was a charge there. But
called a block on Jeff.
Wow. His first. I'll tell you what. Every one of these kids is going to be exhausted at the end of this game because they are putting 110% into this game, and they're just playing all out.
Tommy's in the game, Kincaid Rubino in the game, and 3 strains. That ball is out, and look at that, and Jacob going to be all alone.
Huge.
22-16.
Jacob's got 5 points here in the second quarter.
Well, you know, it's weird. And, how many times have we talked about it? It's anybody. Satin for 2. 22-18. Tommy. Oh! Tommy from Dean's corner. 25-18.
Could have been on Tommy as well. I'm not sure.
Tommy, yeah.
I hope it was on.
Yeah.
Second on Tommy Matson.
at the line.
I get the biggest kick when he
Sixth foul. What?
he's the shortest, he's the smallest guy, and he takes the longest threes. And he hits.
Well, he's got to take the longest threes because he gets any closer, and they're going to block his shots, Michael.
And Coggins is not the guy you want to foul. 25-19. Christian back in.
Tommy, like,
Merge
can
back in.
bite you in the ankle or bite you in the knee.
He misses the second.
Nice box out by Merch on that one.
Coggins has 11 points in the first half. 25-19 is your score. Kincaid is very fast, and I think that's why they bring him in, because he can move the ball really, really quick. Another handoff back to Merch. He's going to go to the lane, kick it back out to Kincaid, back to Merch, and they're going to bring it over to Lucas and set it up again.
4:05 left here in the second quarter before halftime. Lucas goes to the hoop.
And he gets fouled. And they called a charge. They called a charge on Lucas, it looks like. Okay.
Well, so that's second foul on Lucas. Lucas has 2, Jacob has 2, Tommy has 2. No, offensive foul. Offensive foul. No foul, no shots on offensive foul.
It's a good question,
We're
though.
over here educating the fans.
Coggins pulls up for 2.
Off balance and everything, and he still hits that shot. So 25-21.
Coggins is the deal, man. Kid can play.
Yeah, he can play.
Straight out
You
shoot.
can see it.
Timeout, Coach Mo. So the Wolverines have a slim 4-point lead. What? Oh.
Absent right now. That's what.
Yeah, Christian hit the first 3 of the game. Sidebar. And I haven't seen him take many shots. He took one in the lane as well. But here we go, 25-21. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, talking to our cameraman here. We're trying to get the yellow out of the gymnasium.
Yeah.
And you just can't.
You can't.
You can't do it.
All right.
25-21. Griswold here. 3:33 left in the first half. We thought it was going to be a tight one here, and obviously it is, Michael.
So far, so good.
Ooh, I don't know about that pass. That was not.
He threw that into traffic.
And Christian threw that pass, and I'm not sure he remembers that there's a 6'4" and a 6'6" kid underneath the hoop.
You know, the funny thing is he hit his target. Jeff just couldn't handle the ball.
Yeah.
I don't think he was expecting it. Just over 3 to go in the first half, 25-21, Suffield over Griswold. Michael is still on Coggins. Nice cut.
That was a great pass. Great pass there, and Satin just couldn't get it to go. Satin just couldn't get it to go.
And Coggins with the steal. He's going to pull up, hit the jumper, and no good. Jeff pulls it down. Slow it down, set it up.
As any Griswold fans know, we are primarily a senior-laden team other than Kincaid Rubino. He's the only junior that has been getting much playing time.
Kincaid threw that right into the hands of Coggins. It was tried to get it to Murch, who was wide open on the side.
Very, very good.
Oh, Cade with a steal.
Oh, and then he throws it back.
Right on back. And give 2 for Satin.
25-23.
Christian looked like he's going to check back in a minute.
They got to find ways to get Christian Russell open. They've got to find a way to get him open, screens or picks or something to get him open, because he's their leading scorer. Oh, nice pass by Murch to Jeff. That was beautiful. Beautiful pass. Beautiful hit on a shot.
It's funny because Jeff does so many of the intangibles. And so does Murch, too, with the assists. And they're going to call one on Cade.
And we are in the 1-1, so there will be a 1-1 attempt here.
Number 23, Christian Russell.
They've got to work at halftime on getting Christian open, Michael. He's been the guy that's been pulling them through games here over the last month, and he's got to get open and hit some threes.
Van Colt hits the first.
27-24, Griswold. 1:33 left here in the first half.
And hits them
both.
Hits them both. 2-point ball game. Griswold started out pretty hot and then got cold. Nice move by Christian, but just off the rim. And here come the Wildcats. Jeff.
Nice play by Jeff, and then Coggins ends up with the ball.
They've had plenty of steals, but
wow,
they end up giving it right back.
There's a lot of stuff going on right there. Oh, nice pass by Murch over to Jeffrey. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot. Jeff was right in the right spot. Great pass. Those are big. 29-25, 42 seconds left.
And now the Griswold faithful getting animated, making some noise.
30 seconds to go here. Suffield apparently looking for the last shot, maybe. Oh, he stepped on the half court line.
Yeah.
Coggins did, but only I saw it.
Whoa!
What is that? Throwing elbows.
Who's throwing elbows? What's that all about?
Throwing elbows. 5-second call. 5-second call. Or he called jump ball. Should have been just a 5-second call. I don't know what the jump ball was about.
What if that elbow connected?
Wow. Somebody would have, I think Murch would have been, it did connect, I think. I think he, nope, I guess not. 6. Just shoot it up, Jeffrey.
That's the end of the first half. Richard score.
29-25. Griswold in an extremely hard-fought first half here. Both teams very aggressive, and I don't want to say they're out for blood, but God, there almost was blood on that last what they call jump ball. I thought it was a 5-second call, but let me tell you, these kids are tough. Tough. Woo.
Suffield came to play. And they're very much into it. They're very aggressive, and they want to take it home.
So Jeff Suvinats ends up with 6 points for the Wolverines in that quarter, and Jacob Strain with 5. So, I don't know, Michael. This is going to be this is going to be a fight to the finish. I think.
How about this?
How about what? We got a score over there, Mike? You got a score?
Number 1 seeded St. Bernard. Down 22-19 to New Canaan.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we have another announcement for the halftime show. Tonight we present.
It sure looks like, what do we got, Beyonce for the halftime show? Is that what's going on here?
Recognizes 2 high school seniors, 1 boy and 1 girl. From each different school who's academic.
So we're taking a look. We're taking a look at other scores. And this new iPad is not agreeing with me, so that's the only score I have so far. is St. Bernard is down at the half, 22 to 19. And that's it. There's nobody else that are really reporting anything right now. Most of the games started at 6 o'clock. So I'm assuming that we're going to get some halftime scores, kind of start to trickle in.
Coming in at some point.
A little bit. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Summer Millette.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute for the start of the third quarter right here on SNSN. All right, welcome back to Griswold High School, everybody, inside of the Wolverine Den. It is the second round of the CIAC tournament, Division 4. Wolverines against the Wildcats from Suffield. And, Merch, we got a tight one, 29-25.
Yeah, really tight. Both teams played really well, very aggressive in the first half. Not to say that Griswold's not used to that, but I'm not sure they're used to seeing an aggressive team and a taller team than the Wildcats. You know, they're playing really well, and again, their intensity matches, at least in the first half, matched Griswold's. So let's hope that Coach Molesky had a really good halftime chat with this with the Griswold team, and they come out here and play a great second half.
The number 1 seed in Division 4, Cromwell. They're playing Weston tonight. And Weston beat North Haven a couple nights ago. Cromwell is only up 14-11.
Ooh. Cromwell is number 1, Weston's number 16. You just never know, Michael, because you know all of these rankings are based strictly on record,
wins and losses. Yep.
Record, and conferences can be so different.
Well, Satin puts one in right away. 29-27. Here we go. In the third. No good. Rebound comes down to Nick Van Colt. Outlet pass, number 11. No good.
Oh, Murch blocks it.
And another one. Another block by Jeff, and they just keep blocking. Now they're going to call him for a foul.
I think he had all ball there. All ball. Oh, they fouled. They called it on Jeff. I thought it was on Evan. They called it on Jeff. And maybe that's why, because from our angle, it looked like Evan had the ball once again.
Yeah. So Luce misses the first.
That's 2 on Jeffrey. Luce kind of.
And he hits the second.
1 point game here, 29-28.
Yeah.
This is going to be very interesting as we get closer to the end of this contest. Coggins is all over Murch. And he's pushing him out of the way. And then
a steal by Van Colt.
Luce is there just to pick up.
And a charge. And they're going to get that on Luce. Is that going to be his third?
Third.
That's 3.
Tell you, Luce is a tough player. You can tell he's tough out there. .6:37 left to go here in the third quarter.
Tried to get a backdoor cut on Russell, but he couldn't get it, and the ball's going to go right back. The fans are starting to get animated as well on both sides.
Oh, Jeffrey just takes that right out of the hands of Nick Van Cock.
Gets it over to Lucas, and then to Jacob. Misses the reverse layup back to Suffield.
Coggins is kind of quieted down here a little. Oh, and Murch just blocks a 6'6" center and comes down, and maybe, it looked like it was going to go in.
This is definitely high energy, very aggressive basketball.
Very aggressive.
Look at Lucas all over Van Colt.
That was quite the block. That was quite the block, Michael.
And
Jeff blocks another one. Holy moly.
They're denying him left and right. Now the Wolverines, they have to score, though. They have to get it. They got to find the bottom of the bucket. A 3 up for Lucas. No good. And here come the Wildcats once again.
You got to find Christian. Got to find Christian open. Christian's got to get on a little bit of a scoring tear here to get the Wolverines out in front.
What a floater!
That
Van Colt, yeah.
As Suffield takes the lead now, 30 to 29.
Christian pulls up. Jeff gets the rebound.
And a foul on Jeffrey over the top. We saw a couple of those on Suffield that were not called. That's 3 on Jeff Suvanats, which
they don't want to get out of this game psychologically.
they got to hit some baskets. That's the thing. That's what motivates you, is putting points on the board, Mike.
Well, they haven't scored in the third quarter yet, so.
No.
Wolverine fans calling for defense. They get the ball back to Coggins. He's going to drive.
Oh, there was no travel there? Wow, that looked like a travel to me.
Either way, Coggins with 2 more. Coggins has 15. And if you're wondering why it is looking yellow on the screen, the back corner of the gym is completely out of lights. The back right corner. Michael. They're not hitting right now.
Nothing.
Linham with the rebound.
Nothing. You know, we were talking about Griswold, up-tempoing the game.
7-0 run for the Wildcats.
Suffield is making the game more up-tempo. Griswold, I don't think, is quite used to the tempo that, they've been used to playing against.
Yeah.
Suffield's quick. They're quick. They're aggressive. So 32-29 here in the third quarter.
There's a
have a little camera work here. We have a battery replacement in process. Okay.
Here we go.
We're kind of back to normal right now.
I think so.
I think that was a quick exchange of one battery for another.
Yep. We're waiting for it to come back on. The ball is with Suffield. Kicking it out.
I think that was Cade Rubino that blocked a shot of a 6'4" guy right there.
Looks like they're going to call a foul there on Satin.
Or Coggins, not sure. He was on Coggins.
It was on Coggins.
His first. Wow. We have a lot of Suffield people who are not happy about that.
Yeah.
Especially one. And Murch at the line for the first time tonight.
Don't ruin it for the kids.
Yeah, they did still go through the that little request at the beginning of the game to be fans and not fanatics.
Be a fan, not a fanatic. Murch gets them both. 1 point game again. Murch with 6. 32-31, Suffield. Coggins. He's got 15, bringing the ball down. What do the Wolverines got to do here, Murch? What do they got to do?
They got to play great defense, and they have to start hitting shots. And they really got to get Christian Russell on board here in the offense because Christian's their go-to guy. And that foul's on Christian. His first. But they've got to do something, screens or picks or whatever, to get Christian open, because that's the key right now that they have. That's how they've lived the last half of the season. Is getting threes from Christian on a consistent basis, and he's had 3 points.
He had one. He had that one 3-point
Right,
shot.
I think he hit the first shot of the day. See, that's not over the back. I don't understand that. I don't understand how that's not over the back.
Yeah, I don't think they're being very consistent with the calls. Tommy. Wolverines get the ball back and they get their own rebound. Tommy actually ends up with the rebound again. Okay, why not? Jacob.
Huge three by Jacob Strain.
And regains
puts
the
Griswold
lead.
Back in the lead, 34-33. 2:34 left here in the third quarter.
Called the foul before the shot.
Jacob Strain's third foul.
Lucas Strain's going to come in. Tommy is going to take a seat.
You got Merch down there covering a 6'6" guy. Wow.
And he gets the rebound anyway.
Yep.
Kicks it out to Lucas. And up to Coggins, but good coverage there by Coggins. Just couldn't, just out of his reach. (34-33). I'll be honest with you, Merch. The way this quarter has trended, I'm surprised that Suffield isn't up by 5 or 6.
Yeah, well.
And the Wolverines are actually up by 1.
You're right.
Nice little glide there by Lucas.
Travel.
And they called the travel on Van Colt. Jacob's going to come back in. Merch is going to take a seat. Get a break. He gets it into his brother Michael. To Jacob, back to Lucas. They are really covering Christian well.
Oh, my God.
And it's a good thing that Jacob has hit a couple of threes.
Lucas
for 2.
Kukukali
Wolverines up by 3.
Is on Christian Russell like white on rice.
Yeah.
They're doing what Griswold has done to Yanni Barabo. They're covering Christian, knowing he's the high scorer, covering Christian and not giving him any chance whatsoever to get open.
Sam Evans into the ball game. Too tough off of the backboard by Van Colt.
Nice rebound by Jacob.
Lucas going to go ahead and take it to the hole. And lots of people is going for the rebound, and they're going to call a hold.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael Strain.
It's his first.
That's his first.
I believe. Merch and Kincaid Rubino back in.
Yeah, they're all over Christian.
They are covering him.
But the good thing about the Wolverines is that if one is down, someone else is going to pick up that scoring slack.
They just need those 3-pointers.
Between Jacob and Lucas, they've been picking that up. Kukali on over to Linham. To Coggins, looking for something. No good. Couldn't find anything. Over to Sam Evans, back to Coggins. He's looking to go somewhere, but they are
You're doing a good job
over.
on Coggins, too. Yeah, Grizzle's doing a good job on Coggins, and Suffield's doing a great job on Christian. Too bad there's no shot clock.
Nice move to Linham, but that's the second bunny underneath that they have missed. Step behind the line for 3. Coggins gets the rebound and shoots it at the end of the third.
I believe he traveled, but it didn't matter, I suppose.
All right.
That was only a 7-point quarter for the Wolverines, which is something they're going to have to improve on in the fourth quarter in order to stay in and win this game.
Yeah, let's see. Lucas had a 2-point bucket, Jacob with a 3, and Evan with a couple of free throws. So really,
Well, you know,
two shots from the
I'm not
field.
Saying very much because for Suffield it was only 8-point quarter.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a great quarter for
either one. Now we're going to see who's going to keep up with who. It's fourth quarter.
It's getting a little scary. I'm getting a little nervous, Mikey.
Oh, come on,
I don't know. Getting a little nervous. Getting a little nervous.
You never know. Let's see. What's going on here? Let's see if we can get ourselves some scores. In Division 4.
I would not want to be
New
a
Canaan.
referee in this
Wow.
game. What's that?
New Canaan up on St. Bernard's, 32-29.
Huh? Where is New Canaan ranked? I don't, do you know where they're ranked in that bracket? I don't have that bracket.
8, 10?
No. Okay.
Ellington up on Bacon, 24-20. That's a Division 4 score.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Ellington is ranked third, and Bacon's a little further down there. Bacon is 19.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, here we go. Let's see if we can get Griswold to the
Coach
to the
Molesky said
quarterfinal round.
Coach Molesky said it, and nice. Look at that cut. And a foul!
Nice pass by Lucas to Jacob. Hits the basket and foul. That's a big start to the fourth quarter there, Mike.
You bet. And that is on Linham. That's going to be his second.
And he comes out, replaced by Jack Luce.
10 points for Jacob.
Sam Evans also comes out.
Christian back into the game for the Wolverines. Let's see if he gets some looks. Coggins with the rebound.
Right now, you got to hit every shot. Foul shot. You got to hit those foul shots.
38-33. The Wolverines up by 5. There's a travel, but no. But Christian's going to get the rebound anyway.
Coggins actually threw that ball up, I believe, right-handed.
Yeah. Murch all alone for 3. Boing!
41-33, 8-point lead now and a timeout called by Suffield. That was a big dagger right there.
We're going to see the chest. We're doing the instant replay. Watch this little chest bump here between Evan and Lucas. And let's see.
It, huh?
No, I think I got it. Here it comes. No, they didn't. Oh, darn it all. Anyway, it's 41-33.
There was another one between Evan and Aiden Cutter when they came off the court. The big 3. Good time they hit a 3.
So this always seems to happen in the fourth quarter for the Wolverines. They seem to pull ahead a little bit. The other team seems to get a little, and just because, you have cross-country runners.
It's never
on
ending.
The Wolverines.
It's never ending.
These guys are conditioned to go long, long, long. There's not too many teams that are going to be able to hang with them. And that's not a bad thing, and that is certainly nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah. And again, Mike, we have a long time to go before this game's over.
Yeah.
So, an 8-point lead against this Suffield, from what I can see of Suffield, and guess what? Michael Coggins is going to get more involved in this game.
Yeah.
He is going to, if they start to get down a little bit more, or even now, they might have Coggins try to take this game over.
Well, he did at the beginning.
Oh, and he could do it again.
Yeah.
They got to deny him the ball. They got to deny Michael Coggins the ball. because if they don't, he could, you know.
But I'll tell you, Suffield's not giving up an inch, man. I mean, they
God,
are
no.
playing well.
They've missed several easy inside shots as well.
There's a 3-point bucket there by Van Colt. Count it. 41-36. They've also kept the Wolverine points down. Jeff.
Oh, nice. Everything but the basket, but he gets fouled.
And they're going to call that, I think, on Satin.
I don't think Satin believes it.
It is on Satin. That's his second.
And once again, these referees are from the western part of the state, so they obviously should have absolutely no bias.
They got no skin in the
this
game.
There's no bias whatsoever. They're just calling the best game they can. And it's gone both ways. We've seen it go both ways already.
Yep. Jeff goes ahead and sinks the first one.
Every foul shot is huge here in this fourth quarter for the Wolverines.
And Jeff hits them both. Lead back up to 7.
That's Jeff Suganot's 8th point on the night.
Lane wide open there for Van Colt. Brings it in.
He's got all 5 points here for the Wildcats here in the fourth quarter.
On over to Christian.
Uncharacteristically, Christian has 3 points on the night. And
he
then he gets fouled.
And no, they called it travel.
Wow. Wow. I didn't see that one. Must have been looking at my book. This kid's going to take over the game here. He's swarmed.
Yeah, they had to call a timeout.
Suffield goes timeout.
They had to call a timeout.
43-38. 5-point lead here for the Wolverines. 6:12 left to go in the game. It's going to be a barn burner. It already is a barn burner.
Why are you talking like you have a southern accent all of a sudden?
Because you don't say barn burner too much up in Griswold.
Why not? You could.
Southern accent just because I said barn burner? Mike?
If you're going to use a southern accent, really go with it. A barn burner.
I wasn't trying to use a southern accent. I was just trying to say barn burner.
So what are you getting for dinner after this?
I have no clue, and because I didn't have anything before this, so we'll see. It depends on what the final outcome of the game is, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With a loss, you almost have to get bread and water.
Yeah. Or it might be just a tear in your beer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, either way, I know what I'm going to have going to be drinking after the game. It's just not knowing what you're going to eat after the game. You drink because it's good, or you drink because you lost. You know, you drink because you win, you drink because you lost.
So looks like Van Colt has a bloody nose. He's got it's like cotton hanging out of his nose there. They're trying to inbound
I'm surprised he's the only one that has cotton hanging out of their nose, because it has been a very rough game. It's been a very rough game. Nice steal. I think Christian deflected that ball. Here goes Jacob all the way. Ooh!
Going to call the foul. He's going to go to the hoop.
Tell me Jacob was not streaking to the basket right then. That kid is fast.
And that was on Van Colt. That's his first, I believe.
I wish it was his 5th, because he's been a warrior out there. He's been crazy. Jacob's got to hit a couple here.
Jacob misses the first one. Jacob has 10 points tonight for the Wolverines.
To make it 11.
And he hits it. I have a feeling they're going to be shooting free throws down the line, so they're going to have to hit him.
Let's hope that Christian and Murch get fouled.
Jack
they are fast. This kid is fast.
And then, but guess who's fast too? Jacob Strain to Jeff. A little bit too strong. And they're going to call him for a travel.
Yeah, that was a questionable one as to whether he had control of the ball. I'm not sure he had control of the ball. But, hey.
Mr.
The ref's call.
Noah Schermerhorn is into the game. Loose coming out for Suffield. Wildcats with the ball, trying to get it over the timeline. And they...
Wow, that was
questionable.
That had to be close.
Yeah.
That had to be really close.
And they're going to call travel there on Van Colt.
That could have been a makeup. That could have been a makeup right there.
Yeah.
There is one fan for Suffield over here who has a football shirt on that maybe should be asked to quiet down a little.
Up to the hoop and got the shooter's roll.
Boy, I'll tell you, he got the roll.
Strain.
I thought that was popping out. It is now an 8-point lead again for Griswold. Good defense.
Oh,
Lucas.
Steal. Oh, to Jeff for 2.
Nice pass by Lucas Strain.
The lead is 10.
10-point lead. 10-point lead for the Griswold Wolverines.
And the house is locked in.
4:54 to go. This is it, Mike. This is what we're talking about them coming alive here in the third and fourth quarters, and they can just take the other team out of the game. And you're absolutely right. And again, still far from over. We still got 5 minutes to go, and that's a long time in a high school basketball game. But at 10 points, things are looking a little more positive right now.
Here we go. They're up by 10. It's the largest lead of the game, and why not? Let's have it in the fourth quarter. Sometimes it doesn't matter how you start. It really only matters how you finish.
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't matter a bit how you start, Michael. Get Griswold faithful over there, the student section, going a little bit crazy with Dylan Fryer leading the way as usual. Tell you what, Michael Coggins had 10 in the first quarter. We expected him to really come out and play well, which he did. Second quarter, they held him to 3 points. Third quarter to 2. And in the fourth quarter here, he has yet to score. So they're doing quite the job on Michael Collins.
I think they just called one on Murch.
Oh, that was on Murch?
That's his first, yeah. Coggins, no good.
Off again. But that is the 16 foul line.
He's actually gone cold in the second half. You were just talking about it. But he hasn't really hit, man. He started, look at the backdoor cut to Murch. No,
he's on the rim. I think that's a goaltend right there. So Murch gets credit for 2 points.
He gets the bucket.
Yep. That's 5 for Murch here in the second half.
He's got 11.
Fourth quarter. .12-point lead. Oh, and here we go. This is it. This is what they do.
A floater, and they're still going to get it.
Look at him scrap. Look at him scrap for that.
And
Jacob.
then Jacob puts it in.
Jacob follows.
The lead is 14, 52 to 38. The fourth ranked.
And another steal by Murch. He's going to go in.
And he got stripped, and it's going to go the way of...
Well, it's got to be Griswold's ball.
Yep, it is.
That's 15 points here for Griswold here in the fourth quarter. Without Christian Russell hitting the basket. Until now.
Until now. So they kind of took the emphasis off of Christian to go elsewhere, and Christian gets a bucket.
The defense. The
It's all
defense spurs
defense.
on the offense. And Murch,
gotta call
he must have just nicked him.
So, checking some other scores. St. Bernard's has taken the lead. Tyson Wheeler bangs a three, 43-36. St. Bernard's over New Canaan. And they were losing the entire game.
Just talk about in and out, Mike.
Yeah.
That was three-quarters of the way down the basket.
Yeah. And he missed them both.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
off Jeffrey, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
3:40 to go. 16-point lead here for the Wolverines.
Well, they've opened it up here in the fourth. And you know what? We've seen it a billion times before.
Coggins hits a three, though. You cannot get that kid
But we've
out
never
of the
seen
game.
Coggins until today, and he's keeping it. Christian for three.
No, you could tell
he
he-
rushed it. Nice little swap there by Satin. And a little poke there. And he's going to get fouled. So it looks like Christian's going to go to the...
I think Sam Evans, foul on Sam Evans there.
Yeah.
Is that what it was, 23?
It was, yeah. They're not in the bonus yet, so...
Timeout, Griswold.
Yeah, they need a little breather. Wow, what a nice comeback here. Still 13 points, but there's still 3:18 to go. And you have a Michael Coggins on the court, you know, on the opposing team, and you just can't count your chickens.
Looking to see... You would think that more people would be putting scores out.
Interesting, Michael. So far in the fourth quarter, the Wolverines have scored half of what they scored for the first three quarters. 18 points.
Ball out of bounds.
Griswold gets the out of bounds call here with a little conversation with the ref from Coach Mo. 3:11 here, 3:10, 54 to 41 Griswold.
They're going to call a foul there on Evans.
It's a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Brings it to a 1-and-1. So Jacob's got to hit these. You cannot let up right now. You got to keep your foot on the pedal.
Rubino's in. Christian going to come out.
Christian hit the first shot of the game and has not had another point since.
Sam Evans comes out for Suffield. Jacobs 2 for 3.
I think that's his 14th, Mike. You got that for 14 now?
Let's see. 10, 12, yeah.
6 points here in the fourth quarter for my Jacob Strain. Had a great game tonight.
He misses the second one.
14-point lead here for Wolverines.
55-41. Coggins for 3. And they're going to call Jeff for his fourth.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was a three-point call, too.
So Jeff gets his fourth foul, and Coggins is going to go to the line for 3.
At the line for Suffield, number 14, Michael Coggins, shooting 3.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Murch and Christian Russell. Ooh, he misses the first.
That's a rare. That's a rarity right there.
Gets a couple more, though.
Let's get 2 more.
Less than 3 minutes to go. 2:57, 14 points.
And he misses the second.
They have put the clamps on Mike Coggins here since the second quarter. He had 10 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, and a 3-pointer here in the fourth.
Yeah.
And he's the barometer. If he plays well, the team plays well.
He's got 19. Jeff all alone. Coggins, he knew it. Good sportsmanship there by Coggins.
I wonder if they're going to say he was shooting or not. Because I don't know if Jeff was actually shooting. He steamrolled him before he got got a shot. So I don't know what they're going to. Yes, he's 1-1. He was on the floor, calling it on the floor. Jeff almost ended up in next week, too.
Jeff hits the first.
Big, huge foul shots.
Jeff 3 for 3 from the line.
That's going to be what the rest of the game is going to be, Michael. I think Suffield is going to have to foul and get the ball back.
Yeah.
2 for Jeffrey. I think that's 12.
So it's a 15-point lead. That's the largest lead of the game. So it is a 5-possession game with under 3 to go. It's
5 possession, assuming that
and
there's
Murch all by himself. Count it.
Evan Murch. That's Murch's thing. He loves those steals and driving to the hoop. Did it in the ECC finals. Did it again tonight.
17-point Wolverine lead.
Another missed
Satin
shot.
couldn't get it to go. And it looks like
a foul.
Did Kincaid, and they're putting in, I think, young Mr. Evans there just to accumulate fouls.
Van Cott just committed his second foul.
Yep.
Kincaid Rubino at the line, shooting 1-1. Hey, Griswold really turned it on here, huh? Fourth quarter.
It sure did.
Fourth quarter.
It happens all the time.
It does happen all the time.
It happens all the time. Wait, did they call that on Colt? Van Colt?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, all right. Cade shoots the first one. It's in.
That's a good sign there. That's a good sign from Kincaid. 60-42, 18-point lead. And
Satin's going to come out of the game.
Right, and I have a feeling that's going to be for the final time, the way that the bench was congratulating him. The gentleman in the football shirt has quieted down tremendously on the Suffield fan section.
19-point Griswold lead. You know, I mean, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast. One of the things is that the Wolverines are incredibly well conditioned.
Oh, yeah.
Incredibly well conditioned.
They just don't stop, Michael.
They don't.
From the tip off to the final buzzer.
Killingly coach said, you know, they were talking about they'll just wire you out. They'll just knock you out because they just keep going and going and going.
The Suffield is kind of, and Coggins just, don't tell me this kid isn't fouled right now. Oh, my goodness sakes.
They're going to call a jump ball.
My God.
I don't really think it much matters at this point.
Well, no, but it's just the matter of principle. You know, they got 3 guys swarming all over Jeff Suvanats, and it's a jump. Well, I think Michael Coggins is coming out for the last time this year. Don't forget, this young man's a junior.
He's going to come back one more.
Scored his 1,000th point back in February. Can shoot the lights out. Has had 40-point games this year. Definitely an all-state candidate. And he's got another year, though.
We'll be waiting to see if he gets the all-state award there.
Oh, nice
Loose, no
rebound by
good.
Jeffrey. But
He's gonna
excuse
get
me,
fouled.
Jacob. Hey,
That
they
was
called a
Jacob.
foul instead of a jump ball. Wow. Never mind. He is not quieted down. Holy moly. Griswold AD should actually be over here telling this particular fan to.
Yeah. Oh, he's over there watching.
Yeah, he's over there watching the Griswold
Yeah.
fans. Jacob Strain at the line. He is 2 for 3 at the foul line tonight. Jacob has had a tremendous game. He has 14.
Trying to move the lead to 20. And he does.
That's good. In the game for Suffield, number 12, Nick State.
Nick Satin
Hey.
back into the game.
Yanni Barabo.
Here's Yanni.
Here's Yanni. Just walking by us with a little youngster.
Well, he has friends here.
He does.
And he misses the second one.
That is so funny. It's
62-42.
It's kind of a little subdued right now with the whole group because with a 20-point lead, there's not as much to encourage your team about.
Yeah.
But look at this. How about these Griswold kids, huh? Very tight, close game. We thought fourth quarter, I was a little nervous, and then they come through, and you're up by 20 with 1 minute and 19 seconds to go.
Michael to the hoop, counted for 2.
And the Suffield coach is emptying his bench. It's time. Jeff with a rebound.
What are they saying?
Still got to get over the midcourt line.
They're calling for somebody. Yep, and here come the Wolverines. They're going to empty out the bench. It's going to be wholesale changes.
I think Mert's going to line for 2 here. They're in the double bonus.
That was Van Colt's third. You can't look at the score and say that's the kind of game it was.
Oh God, no! Oh God, no! I at the fourth quarter, I thought it was a toss-up.
Yeah.
I thought either of these teams could have come out with this win.
Yeah.
Oh, Merch.
In and out.
Yeah, that's not like him.
And look at the wholesale changes
Both sides
coming out for both sides. And the Suffield fans giving their team a standing ovation. They fought very, very hard. And it could have gone any way.
Oh yeah.
I was getting a little nervous, you know, I mean. And
Now Merch comes out, replaced by Carmelo Curtis. So we got Carmelo Curtis. We've got Aiden Cutter. We've got Ryan Tate. We've got Aiden Plant, and we got Josh Turner in the game.
get him a little state tournament.
45 seconds to go.
Shermerman is into the game. Andrew Bombard is into the game for
nice little
Suffield.
tip away by Josh Turner. Man.
Christopher Crozier into the game for Suffield. I want to make sure. Andrew Bombard, we got him. And look at that. Instant dividends by Crozier. There you go. And it's going to be on Cutter.
Can't say how much a great a game Jacob Strain has had. He had 15 points.
Mr. Crozier, you got yourself into the scorebook. (65-45), 30 seconds to go. Do they just hold the ball? Does Suffield?
Yeah, they just hold the ball.
I don't think
They say
Suffield's going to foul.
Jacobs has 15. Merch has 14. And again, they did this with Christian Russell
And they get the ball
having
back.
5 points.
And up ahead to number 2, who is Luke Robles. And just going to hold the ball here for the last few seconds. To go 3, 2, 1,
Nice,
and that
nice
is
win.
it.
Nice win by the Griswold Wolverines here. Hey, thank you.
Nice player. Such a nice player.
Yeah.
65-45 is your final score. And let me tell you, if you just tuned in the fourth quarter, that score is not indicative of how this game was.
Not indicative of the game whatsoever, Michael.
This was not a 20-point win. I
No.
mean, this was.
This could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Going to the fourth quarter, I thought it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
And both of these teams just come out, played their hearts out, and Griswold just wear you down. And their defense turns into offense.
So Suffield played a phenomenal ball game, and we're not saying that to patronize them. They did. They came out of the gate like crazy, and we both looked at each other a couple of times and went, "Oh."
Oh yeah. Well, let me see here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. A 29-point fourth quarter for Griswold.
Yeah.
29 points. And the first 3 quarters before that.
Look at that, Scott Fry. Hey, Scott. So I hear what happened is they signed it. We're getting a field, baby.
They signed it.
Yeah. I heard the first selectman signed it, dated it.
Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Razzleberry dressing.
So Griswold scores 36 points through the first 3 quarters and has a 29-point fourth quarter, which just sealed the deal, Mike.
Yes, sir.
You still looking for scores here?
No, I'm just looking for something else.
Food? You're looking to order out?
Yeah, you're a smart aleck, aren't you?
No, I'm just being honest. But a great game by the Griswold Wolverines. They will play Monday. They will play Monday at home, and I believe the opponent will be the winner of the Weaver Cheney Tech game that is going on probably right now, or
it is going on right now.
Just finished, as this one did. Not sure, but they will be back at home on Monday night.
We've been looking for a
should be
score, but can't seem to find a score.
Griswold in Division 4 has been ranked number 4, and Weaver out of Hartford is ranked number 5. So that should also be quite the game. I have another picture going on where I think it's all about their home record.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, is it 14-0 at home right now? Something like that?
Yeah, 12 or 13. 13.
The whole team played great tonight. Jeff Suvanas played great under the hoop. Jacob Strain, I thought, was his best game maybe in the last 2 seasons, if not 3. Yep. Jacob Strain had a terrific game tonight. Murch had a great game. He had 14 points and a couple of fantastic assists, a couple of steals, blocked a shot of a 6'6" opponent.
Yep.
Everybody. Lucas had a great game tonight. He ended up with 10 points. Michael chipped in. He ended up with 4. Tommy Matson had a 3-pointer. Jeff Suvanats ended up with...
Tommy had it.
12 points.
Tommy's was from like somewhere.
Well, that's where he always shoots from.
And, I think he shot it from Lisbon.
And Christian Russell ended up with 5. And, I think it's a positive thing. Again, not to keep harping on this Christian Russell, but Christian has been the go-to guy who's been leading the way for the end of the season, the ECC tournament. Now, when they can win with Christian Russell scoring 5 instead of 18 or 22 or 24, that's a real positive. But we've known that all year, Michael. That's what this team is. They share the ball. There is no one scorer, and Christian said it right after the I think being named the tournament MVP in the ECC finals, was that anybody on this team can be the hero, can be the top scorer of the night. So that was absolutely proven this evening.
Yep. What a game.
That was a great
game. It was definitely an emotional roller coaster because it was so fast paced and really kind of brutal at the beginning.
It was pretty rough out there, Mike. There were a couple plays that could have been scary
Yeah.
with the way the elbows were flying and just the aggressiveness of both teams.
Yeah.
But Suffield came in; they're ready to play, and they're done for the season now. Griswold moves on to the quarterfinals on Monday night.
And we do not know who they are going to play as of yet.
I'm going to guess it's going to be a Griswold Weaver matchup, Mike. I just nothing against the Tech schools, but I think the Tech schools typically don't have the stronger teams. And again, Weaver is ranked number 5 in their division, right behind Griswold.
Right.
And the cool thing is, because they're number 5 and Griswold's number 4, Griswold gets a home court advantage on Monday night.
So that's why, no matter who they play, we'll be here Monday night.
Oh, so. Yeah. It doesn't matter. If Cheney Tech is they're kind of down there in the. Cheney Tech is number 12 in the rankings, and Weaver's number 5. So I have a feeling that we'll be seeing the.
I think we'll be seeing Weaver, huh?
Is it the Weaver Beavers?
Yes, it is. The Weaver Beavers.
Yep.
And I only know that because they're in the ACC now. And not only are they in the ACC, but we went out there. And
they're in the ECC for football?
Yeah.
I had forgotten that.
Yeah.
I'm not a football commentator.
We went out there.
So,
they're a first-year program.
A football program?
Yeah. They're a first-year program. Yeah. And they played very, very well.
I see Yanni Barabo hanging around, talking to his friends from Griswold.
Yep. Merch, thank you very much for coming on by.
Hey,
thanks
for letting me sit in with you here, Mike.
Well, we'll be here Monday, will we not?
We will be. You doing more rec basketball over the weekend? Because I tuned in, and you and John Harden were doing a tremendous job at eating donuts. You were selling donuts for $15, and if you buy a donut, you get a free T-shirt.
You get a free T-shirt.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I like that.
We put a shirt together along with the Griswold Parks and Rec. And
nice. It's a nice shirt too. It's for the kids, right? It's mostly for the kids.
Yep.
Watch me on YouTube. Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to see Yanni Barabo here.
Yeah.
Following the Griswold kids. They're all a bunch of friends.
They're all buddies.
They've been playing against each other since 5th grade.
Yeah.
And for him to come here and actually just cheer for Griswold, and they're in the tournament still, right? They won last night.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep. So
the final score, 65-45. We will see you Monday night. We will announce it on SNSN later on exactly who they're going to be playing, whether it's going to be Cheney Tech or the Weaver Beavers. So we will find out. And Merch, have a great night.
Hey, you too, Michael. Thanks for having me.
For the Dan Matheson, the Merch, I'm Mike Menarska. See you tomorrow morning on SNSN.